We live in a world that's constantly confronted by the challenges of environmental sustainability, especially when it comes to the production of the food that we eat. The Israeli startup Nrgene is at the forefront of this issue. Guy Cole is one of the founders of this revolutionary company. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
So what does Nrgene do? It seems pretty complicated, but can you break it down into easy words for us?
So basically, it takes the complexity of the plant's genomes and makes it something that people can use to make better products, better agriculture products, better animal farms, and so on. So basically, to create more food for humanity.
And your technology can also be used on humans. Can you talk to us about that?
So we haven't tried it on humans yet, but we see something that we can take from what we have learned from plants and animals and understand that if we can find things in the plant genomes that, for example, can improve plants, we can find things in the human genomes who can, for example, point to diseases or cancer-causing changes in the genome that later on can lead to better diagnostics or better therapeutics.
So right now, one of your leading projects focuses on wheat. Tell us about that.
Okay, the wheat genome is extremely complicated. It's one of the most complicated plant genome in the world. And because of that, there's no map of it. And there was a big consortium, academic consortium, trying to break up this genome and make a map of it. And they took 10 years and millions of dollars to do, but they haven't finished it. Nrgene has come up with a revolutionary technology that basically in few months have kind of bring up a full, new, and very accurate map of the wheat genome, in which now can academics all over the world use to make us better wheat plants and make better yields for those very important wheat plants that are basically feeding most of humanity.
It's amazing. So your company is from Israel, and your technology was actually pioneered by Israelis. How did you guys start to work on this issue?
So it's an interesting combination of different disciplines that the Israelis are very good at. So both there was genetics and knowledge about plants and the harshness of bringing better plants to places like the desert. And then our very deep knowledge of algorithms and computer science that brought together the ability to do better algorithms and analyze the DNA better, faster, and more accurately to get together into a product that brings both the DNA analysis and the need for better plant genomes to bring up a product that's usable both for agriculture research and agriculture commercial usages like better seeds that basically feed us all.
So global warming is one of the big issues on everybody's mind right now. How does your technology help combat the issues that our world may be facing because of it?
So we need to develop plants that can withstand heat and coldness and less water and salinity, all those environmental pressures that affect the yield of the plants and the ability to withstand long growing seasons, for example. So Nrgene is bringing a technology that allows breeding companies and all over the world to develop plants that are better for those specific conditions that are expected to become more and more, around the world. And then when the plant is better and it's more fixed to that specific need, then basically it gets more yield to a given amount of water and resources that are invested in that plant. And that makes us all eat more from the same resources that we have now. So more people, less resources to invest in feeding them.
And talking about people, I mean, I guess you can kind of create the perfect human as well eventually, right?
Well, we don't try to make a better human. What we try to do is, for example, make better diagnostics for cancer. So you can think about a cancer cell as a bad human cell, and we try to understand what makes them bad and how can we fight that badness and allow the body to react better to them. And that's basically what we bring into the table.
Great. Well, thank you so much for joining us. Your company sounds amazing, and looking forward to see how you guys change the world.